The ancient Egyptian god of wisdom didn't just study energy, he mastered it. He wielded a force so powerful it could shape reality itself. And the most shocking part? That same energy resides within you, waiting to be unlocked. From towering pyramids to sacred hermetic texts, whispers of this mastery reveal a secret humanity has forgotten. Energy is the very essence of creation. Yet while this knowledge has been obscured over the centuries, it has never been lost. What if everything you've been taught about the limits of your potential is a lie? What if the ability to direct and harness this force could transform your life today? We're about to delve into the arcane secrets of energy control, exploring how these teachings hold the key to awakening your latent power. Once you see the truth, there's no turning back. Your energy is your destiny. Are you ready to master it? Energy flows through everything. The air you breathe, the thoughts you think, and the emotions you feel. All are expressions of a universal force that connects and sustains life. Known by many names in different cultures, Qi in China, Prana in India, Ether in Hermetic philosophy, this life force energy is the invisible thread that ties together body, mind, and spirit. It is not something mystical or abstract, but the very foundation of existence, a force both ancient and eternal. These teachings remind us that energy is the blueprint of creation, shaped by our actions, thoughts, and emotions. It is not separate from us, it is us. Imagine for a moment that every breath, every heartbeat, and every thought sends ripples through this energetic web, influencing not only your personal reality, but also the collective reality around you. When you are in tune with this flow, life becomes fluid, health improves, creativity flourishes, and synchronicities seem to guide your every step. But when you disconnect through fear, anger, or imbalance, the flow of energy becomes blocked, resulting in chaos inside and outside of you. Ancient wisdom understood this balance and taught that by mastering this energy, we can align ourselves with the natural order of the universe. This universal energy is not just theoretical, it is practical and deeply personal. It is what fuels your physical body, nourishes your emotions, and sharpens your mental clarity. Your intentions, empowered by this force, act like seeds planted in the soil of the universe, and with proper cultivation grow into manifestation. In the Hermetic teachings, the phrase, "as above, so below," alludes to this truth. Your inner world mirrors your outer world, and by controlling your internal energy, you can shape your outer reality. The teachings were not confined to ancient texts or hidden temples. They were practical, actionable, and accessible to anyone willing to seek them out. He taught that energy is not inherently good or bad. It just is. It depends on how you choose to direct it. Like water, energy can nourish or destroy, depending on how it is channeled. Here, your undeniable role as the creator of your reality emerges. By learning to control your thoughts, emotions, and actions, you take control of the energy that governs your life. And this is where most fail. They mistake energetic mastery for something external to be found in rituals or objects. But the truth is that energetic mastery begins within you. It is about becoming aware of the subtle currents that flow in your body and learning to harmonize them. Your mind, body, and emotions are not separate but interconnected aspects of this flow. When one is out of balance, the entire system suffers. This ancient wisdom has been passed down through countless generations, often hidden in plain sight. Today, these truths are more relevant than ever. If you are about to discover the secrets that will change your relationship with energy forever, like me now, that way I will know that you are ready to break the chains of what you have been taught is impossible, and that you too feel that the time has come to awaken the power that sleeps inside you. This is not just any video, it is a key, and your like is the first yes to this internal revolution. When you master your energy, you align yourself with the natural rhythms of life, and suddenly everything starts to fall into place. Your creativity expands, your relationships deepen, and even your physical health flourishes. This is no coincidence. It's the power of energy in motion, directed by your intentions. And the more you understand this flow, the more limitless your potential becomes. But here's the key: it requires awareness, discipline, and practice. Without them, energy is like a directionless river, powerful but uncontrolled. And uncontrolled energy leads to stagnation, frustration, and disconnection. The truth is that the essence of life energy is within you, waiting to be awakened. The question is, will you allow yourself to embrace that power? Will you take the first step toward mastering the force that governs life itself? Ancient wisdom knew this secret, and now is your time to discover it. The mind is the supreme architect of your reality. It is not simply a tool for thinking, but the command center of your energy, the bridge between your inner world and the outer universe. The teachings make it unmistakably clear: energy follows intention, and intention arises in the mind. That's why mastering your mind is the first and most crucial step in mastering the flow of life energy. Imagine your mind as a magnet. The thoughts you hold and the emotions you amplify create a vibrational frequency that attracts similar energies. Negative and chaotic thoughts act as interference, disturbing your ability to focus and connect with higher frequencies. But when your mind is clear and disciplined, it becomes a beacon, attracting energy toward your goals and amplifying your ability to shape reality. This understanding was deeply rooted in the teachings. The mind is not a mere passive observer, but the creator of everything you experience. Discipline and willpower are the twin pillars of mental mastery. Without discipline, the mind is like a wild horse, swerving at the slightest disturbance. This is why so many Hermetic traditions, from the teachings to the writings of Trismegistus, emphasize concentration and self-control as the foundation of energy work. One modern author described the mind as a portal, capable of either letting energy flow freely or blocking it altogether. Your ability to direct energy is directly proportional to your ability to control thoughts. This is where the concept of will comes into play. A famous esotericist drawing on Hermetic wisdom said, "Will is energy in its purest form." This means that intention, when aligned with discipline, becomes a force of nature. It is not enough to vaguely desire something. Your will must be clear, unwavering, and charged with energy. When your intentions are pure and focused, the universe responds accordingly, bending the energy flow in tune with your desires. This is the secret of manifestation, a principle rooted in ancient wisdom. However, controlling the mind is not just about concentration, but also clarity. Imagine trying to send a signal through a radio full of interference. This is what happens when your mind is clouded by doubts, fears, or conflicting emotions. Clarity comes from aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions so that they resonate with a single, harmonized intention. This alignment creates what used to be called mental magnetism, the ability to attract the energy needed to realize your visions. Achieving this level of mastery takes practice. It is not something that happens overnight, nor can it be achieved passively. Techniques such as meditation, visualization, and affirmations are powerful tools for training the mind. Meditation not only calms your thoughts, but strengthens your ability to focus and direct energy. Visualization allows you to see and feel the energy you intend to create, making it more tangible and easier to manifest. Affirmations reinforce your intentions, ensuring that your thoughts remain aligned with your goals. But here's the real key. Mental mastery isn't limited to single techniques. It's cultivating an attitude of awareness and discipline in every moment of your life. The way you think, the emotions you nurture, and the intentions you embrace are all part of a constant energetic exchange with the universe. That's why ancient wisdom remains so profound. It didn't just teach methods, but a way of being, one that aligns your inner and outer worlds through mastery of the mind. When your mind becomes a tool for energetic control rather than a source of distraction, you unlock a power that few realize. You become the creator, not the victim of your circumstances. Every thought becomes a seed, every emotion a current, every action a ripple in the vast ocean of energy that surrounds you. This is the power we have been talking about, and it is available to you right now. All it requires is the will to take control. Energy mastery was not just theoretical for Thoth, but deeply practical, rooted in techniques anyone can use to awaken their inner power. These methods, drawn from Hermetic wisdom and reflected in ancient practices such as Qigong and Pranayama, are designed to help you cultivate balance, align with universal energy, and transform your reality. Energy mastery is not about complicated rituals or occult secrets, but about reconnecting with the flow of life through deliberate action and consistent practice. One of the most powerful tools for energy mastery is Qigong, an ancient Chinese system that combines movement, breathing, and meditation. Qigong focuses on harmonizing yin and yang, the opposing but complementary forces in the body. Through slow, deliberate movements, you release blockages in your energy meridians and create a direct connection to the cosmos. The teachings of Thoth resonate perfectly with this philosophy. The flow of energy is interrupted by imbalance, and by restoring harmony, you allow the life force to flow freely. Regular Qigong practice promotes emotional stability, physical vitality, and renewed awareness, helping you to tune into the subtle energies around you. Another transformative technique is pranayama, the Indian art of breath control. Pranayama teaches that the breath is the bridge between the physical body and the energetic self. Thoth understood that the breath is more than just air, it is life force, a vehicle of energy for every cell and thought. A powerful pranayama practice is alternate nostril breathing, nadi shodhana. Close the right nostril with the thumb and inhale deeply through the left. Hold the breath for a moment, exhale through the right nostril while closing the left, and repeat the cycle reversing the nostrils. This practice balances the energy flows of Ida and Pingala, calming the mind, sharpening concentration, and creating inner balance. With consistent use, pranayama can help you quiet the noise of the outside world and tune into the rhythm of your own inner energy. Visualization is another pillar of Thoth's teachings. The ability to see energy, even just with the mind's eye, strengthens your control over it. Here is a simple but profound exercise. Close your eyes and visualize a stream of golden light. Imagine it entering from the crown of your head. Follow it as it flows through your body. Feel it radiating outward. Thoth believed that what you visualize with clarity and intention begins to take shape in the energetic realm, and then manifests in the physical world. These techniques are not isolated. They work together for a holistic approach to energetic mastery. Qigong grounds you in the present moment and balances your inner forces. Pranayama enhances your connection to your life force through conscious breathing. Visualization aligns your thoughts and emotions with your intentions, bridging the gap between the invisible and the tangible. However, Thoth's teachings emphasize one crucial element: consistency. These practices are not meant for one-time or casual use. Energy mastery requires discipline, a daily commitment to sharpening your awareness. Think of these techniques as a workout for your energy body. Just as exercise strengthens your muscles, regular practice strengthens your energetic connection. The more you practice, the more powerful your connection to the universal flow becomes. Thoth understood that true mastery is not found in flashy gestures, but in the quiet, steady work of aligning your body, mind, and spirit with the natural flow of the universe. In a world saturated with distractions and imbalances, these ancient techniques offer a way to reconnect with your essence, cultivate inner peace, and unlock the infinite potential of the life force within you. The journey to energetic mastery is a path of transformation, not just in the way you feel, but in the way you live. As you integrate these practices into your daily routine, you'll begin to notice subtle but significant changes: greater mental clarity, deeper relationships, a renewed sense of purpose. These changes are the first steps toward awakening to the profound power that Thoth knew so well. The only question is, are you ready to commit to this path and discover what is truly possible? Energy is not something you control with your mind alone. It also flows powerfully through your emotions. Emotions are powerful vibrations that shape the way energy moves within and around you. Thoth taught that emotions are not simply reactions to external events, but creative forces that directly influence the flow of universal energy. Whether you are aware of it or not, your emotions act as energetic blueprints, sending signals that ripple through the invisible realms to manifest your reality. Positive emotions, joy, love, gratitude, raise your vibrational frequency. They act as amplifiers, strengthening your connection to universal energy. When you feel genuine love, it's as if you're tuning into the symphony of existence. Gratitude, in particular, is one of the most transformative emotions. By appreciating what you already have, you create a magnetic field that attracts what resonates with your higher self. This isn't just positive thinking, it's the energetic principle of resonance in action. When your emotions are in harmony with your intentions, the universe aligns to support your desires. In contrast, negative emotions, anger, fear, sadness, disturb the natural flow of energy. These emotions create blockages, similar to dams blocking the flow of a river. While it is natural to feel these emotions, allowing them to dominate your emotional landscape leads to stagnation and imbalance. Prolonged fear, for example, lowers your vibrational frequency, disconnecting you from your inner power. The wisdom of Thoth urges us to acknowledge these emotions without judgment and to consciously redirect their energy toward balance and healing. Understand that emotions are not inherently good or bad. They are energy in motion, emotion. Suppressing negative emotions does not make them disappear. They stagnate in your energy field, creating tension and disharmony. But when you confront and release them, you free yourself from their grip and restore your energy flow. A powerful method for balancing emotions is self-observation. Notice how you feel in different situations without judgment. Are you holding on to anger? Are you overwhelmed by fears? By identifying the sources of your emotions, you begin to transform them. Thoth taught that awareness is the first step toward transformation. When you recognize the patterns of your emotional energy, you gain the power to change them. Another essential practice is emotional transmutation, a principle rooted in Hermetic philosophy. Consciously transform negative emotions into positive ones. Anger can become courage. Fear can transform into curiosity. This process requires presence and intention, but with practice it becomes natural. The energy of your emotions does not disappear. It changes shape, aligning itself with the frequency you choose to embody. Breathwork is another tool for emotional mastery. When you feel overwhelmed, focus on your breathing. Deep intentional breaths calm the nervous system, create space for clarity. Practices such as diaphragmatic breathing or nadi shodhana balance emotional and energetic states and allow you to respond to life with greater ease and resilience. Thoth emphasized that breathing is a gateway to energetic control, which also applies to emotional energy. Visualization is also effective for emotional alignment. Try this exercise, close your eyes, visualize energy of love, joy, or gratitude. Imagine it filling your entire being. See this energy radiating, dissolving blocks and negativity. This simple practice can transform your emotional state in just a few minutes, strengthening your ability to direct energy with intention. Thoth reminds us that mind and emotions are interconnected. Mastering one strengthens control over the other. Together, they form a unified energy system. Ultimately, emotions are the driving force of the energy you project into the world. They influence your thoughts, your actions, the results you attract. By cultivating positive emotions and managing the flow of negative ones, you create a stable and harmonious energy field. This harmony is the basis for manifestations, healing, and spiritual growth. Thoth understood that emotions are not purely personal experiences. They are universal currents, shaping the fabric of reality itself. Energy mastery is not just about what you do, but how you feel. Emotions are the bridge between your inner world and the outer universe. When you master this bridge, you unlock the power to create a reality aligned with your deepest desires and highest potential. The question is, are you ready to take control of your emotional energy and assume the role of a conscious creator? Mastering energy begins with practice. It's not enough to understand the theory. You must actively engage with your energy, sense it, direct it, and transform it into a tool for personal empowerment. The teachings of Thoth emphasize that energy is a living force, responding to your awareness and intention. The following exercises are simple yet profound practices to connect with this life force and take the first steps toward energetic mastery. Begin with a body scan, a practice that develops awareness of your physical and energetic state. Find a quiet space, sit or lie down comfortably, close your eyes, bring your attention to the top of your head. Gradually descend, noticing the sensations in each area. Visualize golden light flowing, releasing tension and awakening energy. Thoth taught that awareness is the foundation of mastery. This exercise creates the mind-body alignment necessary for deeper energetic work. Breath is your most accessible tool for energetic control. Basic technique: abdominal breathing. One hand on the chest, the other on the abdomen. Inhale through the nose, expand the abdomen, firm chest. Exhale slowly. Abdomen retracts. Visualize energy entering and accumulating in the center. For advanced practitioners, circular breathing, continuous cycle without pauses between inhalation, exhalation, increases vitality and mental clarity. Thoth revealed that controlled breathing is a door to higher states of consciousness, not just relaxation. Exercise to make energy tangible. Rub your palms vigorously, separate your hands 5 to 10 centimeters, move them back and forth. Focus on sensations, heat, tingling. Visualize a luminous sphere between your hands. Direct this energy where needed. Essential for energy balance. Stand barefoot on the ground if possible. Visualize roots penetrating the earth from your feet. Feel the earth's energy rising, stabilizing you. Thoth taught that true mastery requires balance between heaven and earth. Consistency is key. Practice daily, even if it's just 5 minutes. Observe the progressive changes. Greater inner calm, sharpened intuition, enhanced capacity for manifestation. Integrate these practices into your daily life. Use conscious breathing in stressful moments. Visualize energy before important tasks. Ground yourself when you feel lost. Through these exercises, you will transform your relationship with energy, from an abstract concept to a perceptible living force, from a passive observer to a conscious director. Thoth reminds us that true mastery is not complexity, but connection. As you integrate these practices, you will discover the profound power that lies within you, waiting to be awakened. Thoth's teachings remind us that energy is not something external to be mastered, but the very essence of who you are. This life force flows in your every breath, thought, and intention. Transformation is not about acquiring something new, but about awakening what has always been within you. The path of energetic mastery is not about control, but about alignment, balance, and becoming a conscious creator of your reality. You cannot master what you do not understand, nor comprehend what you do not observe. The foundational practices, body scan, conscious breathing, visualization, teach you to slow down, listen, and feel the subtle energy flows within and around you. Thoth taught that mastery of the outer world begins with mastery of the inner world. When you tune into your inner energy, the outer world begins to reflect that harmony. As you begin to work with your energy, you may encounter resistance, old thought patterns, unresolved emotional wounds, stagnant energies that have accumulated over time. This is natural on the path. Energetic mastery requires iron discipline, constant awareness, consistency in actions. Thoth emphasized that transformation is a process, not a destination. It is not about perfection, but about progress, gradually aligning your mind, body, and spirit with the natural flow of the universe. As you deepen your understanding of energy, you see the interconnectedness of all things. You recognize that your thoughts influence your emotions influence your energy influences your reality. This awareness is the key to your infinite potential. When you align your intentions with this flow, you stop fighting against life, you start flowing with it. Challenges become opportunities for growth. To move forward, you must let go of what no longer serves you, limiting beliefs, toxic emotions, habits that drain your energy. Imagine your energy field as a garden. The weeds choke the flowers. By removing them, you create space for new vital energy. Practices such as grounding, breath work, emotional transmutation help you release the old and welcome the new, creating the foundation for lasting change. As you proceed on this path, you will notice more balanced energy, a clearer mind, more harmonious emotions, more frequent synchronicities. This is not magic. It is the natural result of aligning with the universal flow. Thoth reminds us that the universe is not random, but deeply intentional. By mastering your energy, you become a conscious participant in this intentionality. In addition to positive emotions, living with purpose also elevates your energy. Actions aligned with your higher self, emitting a frequency that attracts abundance, joy, and fulfillment. Energy mastery is not a skill, it is a way of being, of embodying your role as a conscious creator. The ultimate revelation is to recognize that you are not separate from the energy around you. The universe flows through you. You flow through the universe. This understanding is both humbling and empowering, and shifts the focus from control to connection, from effort to alignment. Thoth taught that energy is not to be dominated, but understood and harmonized. By reaching this level of mastery, life becomes a dance. Every moment is an opportunity to create, grow, and thrive. Transformation is not a single event, but a never-ending journey. Every day, every moment offers the chance to deepen your connection with the energy that supports you. Thoth left us wisdom. Now it is up to you to take the first step and embrace the transformation that awaits you within. Your potential is unlimited. The teachings of Thoth reveal that energy is not a mysterious force outside of us, but the very essence of our being. Yet here is the deeper truth. Most people live disconnected from this energy, trapped in patterns of doubt, fear, and stagnation. The journey to energetic mastery is a return to your divine heritage, an awakening to the power you already possess, and the understanding that the only limitations that exist are those you have imposed on yourself. When you master your energy, you are no longer at the mercy of external circumstances. You become the conscious architect of your reality, using thoughts, emotions, and intentions as creative tools. This is not abstract philosophy. It is practice based on ancient wisdom, proven techniques, and immutable laws of the universe. Energy mastery allows you to live with crystal clarity, unshakable purpose, and unshakable confidence. No longer reactive to the chaos of the outside world, but an active creator of inner harmony. The wisdom of Thoth emphasizes that this path is about alignment, not forced domination. Imagine the difference between fighting against the current of a river, learning to flow with it. When you align your energy to the natural rhythms of life, everything falls into place, relationships deepen, work becomes an expression of your purpose, inner peace remains unshakable. Challenges do not disappear, but they lose their power to destabilize you, transforming into evolutionary opportunities. Alignment requires total commitment. Sporadically practicing is not enough. A superficial approach is not necessary. Transformation requires iron discipline, constant awareness, and coherence in actions. The beauty of this journey, every step, however small, brings you closer to your true nature. Whether through breathwork, visualization, emotional transmutation, each practice strengthens your connection to the infinite energy within you. Your personal transformation creates a universal impact. By raising your energy, you inspire others to do the same. Your presence becomes a beacon of possibility and potential. Thoth deeply understood this interconnectedness. By mastering our energy, we contribute to the collective harmony of the cosmos. If you have followed this far, you understand that the power to transform your life has always been within you. The techniques you have learned, body scan, breathing, visualization, are just the beginning. The real journey begins by integrating these practices into your daily life, making them as natural as breathing. Mastering your energy is not about achieving goals and gaining control. It is about awakening to the truth of who you are, a creator, a force of nature, a being of infinite potential. The universe flows through you, and when you align yourself with this flow, you become unstoppable. The teachings of Thoth are more than ancient wisdom. They are the map to your destiny. The question is, will you follow this map? If these truths have ignited even a spark within you, then like, because the world needs more people who dare to remember their divine nature. Comment, breathe. So I know that from today onwards your energy will never be the same. Subscribe, because the journey has just begun and together we will go even deeper. Whether you choose to walk this path or not, know one thing: you are already much more powerful than you think. See you soon.